Dawson, and it's a pleasure bringing you the best of California. And this week, we're starting off close by in Santa Monica at the annual Stand Up for Kids Gala with Conchetta DeLuco.
What do planes, children, and a bunch of celebrities have in common? Well, it all comes together here at the Museum of Flying in Santa Monica. Celebrities and airplanes served as the backdrop to the many children whose dreams took flight at the 3rd annual Stand for Kids Gala for the Orthopedic Institute for Children.
Al principio me decían que no iba a poder caminar. In Mexico, she was told that her child would never be able to walk. Nights like this make that dream come true.
I had a limb salvage surgery, and then following that I had an amputation surgery, so we can't really afford it. It's very expensive, but they just told me not to worry about it, that they had it, and it was just a huge relief. So being here means so much because I'm representing them and I'm kind of letting everybody know, what they do and why they're so great.
Along with the true stars of the evening, the blue carpet was also studded with celebrities like Two Broke Girls' Matthew Moy, Sex and the City's Evan Handler, Glee's Matthew Morrison, who headlined the event, and Debbie Ryan of Disney's Jessie fame, who served as the MC.
It's been really amazing to see and kind of learn about and discover not only the work that they do and the impact that they have here, but the research and the education of the surgeons in Mexico and overseas has been so informative. The more that I find out about it, the more excited I get because it's such a huge, important movement. And the more visibility we can bring to it, the more we can encourage it. I think the better off the world will be.
It's amazing to have people out there that are fighting for children and really supporting them, not just here in the States, but internationally as well.
It's been in existence for a long, long time. Does incredible work for kids with orthopedic issues.
Year-long, the fundraiser draws support from celebrities like Modern Family's Ty Burrell, America Ferrara, and Tyra Banks. But front and center each year are Chris and Annelle Gorham. You might recognize Chris from the hit teen show Popular, where he co-starred with his future wife, Annelle.
We've been longtime supporters of the OIC and their mission to improve the lives of children and families in the Southern California community, but really all around the world, regardless of their ability to pay. And to me, that's it's key. They're doing remarkable work.
You just want your kids to be able to live and play and be a part of society.
Gorham and Ryan also got to enjoy a small reunion on the carpet after filming their new upcoming Netflix series, Insatiable. And just from what the cast can tell us, it seems like we'll already be left wanting more.
Starring Debbie Ryan and Dallas Roberts and Alyssa Milano and myself and a bunch of amazing, fantastic actors. It's by one of the writers of Dexter, and it's about beauty pageants in the South. So it's really, really fun. So that's going to be coming out the end of summer.
The Stand for Kids Gala not only helps raise money, but also awareness about the importance of providing proper health care, especially for children.
The fundraising helps us provide that equality of care, regardless of what they have or don't have. If they have insurance and they have full coverage, or if they don't have enough coverage, we just provide equal service for everybody, regardless of what they have.
It allows the OIC to continue on, to raise so much money to go towards underprivileged and underinsured people. That's what tonight's about, is raising money so they can continue their great work.
For more information about how you can donate to the Orthopedic Institute for Children, visit ortho-institute.org.
Up next, we take you to the happiest place on earth, where one of the most dazzling attractions at the Disneyland Resort is Paint the Night. See what we mean when we come back.
Well, we're here having an incredible time, and I'm getting ready to ride the new Incredicoaster here at the new Pixar Pier. I can't wait, so hold on to your suits. executive producer Liz. It was so fun to be on this with you.
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it.
And tell us a little bit about what kind of went into all the planning for this.
Well, when I work for Pixar, and when WDI approached us to do this for the pier, it was really exciting because it was a chance to kind of reimagine the story on the coaster. And they brought us some ideas, and we all sat down and brainstormed and came up with this story. And the filmmakers were involved, and Michael Giacchino also with the music was involved and did the original music for it. And we kind of took off where the film left off.
And the film, of course, is breaking records, you know, at the box office. So I think this will too.
It's crazy. Yeah, the film opened last week, and we're opening this tomorrow. And so it is a little fun, little peek at what happens after the film opens.
Well, thank you, Liz, and it's something that you definitely have to check out here at the new Pixar Pier. We'll see you there. A must-see here at the new Pixar Pier is the Paint the Night Parade. I've got Disney Ambassador Mikey with me and a very special friend to tell us about this incredible parade.
Yeah, so this is part of the Paint the Night Parade. It's a new edition. It runs through September 3rd. And like you said, this is absolutely incredible. So this takes place right at the end of the first Incredibles and the start of Incredibles 2, which just had a record-breaking box office weekend. But they are fighting the Underminer here, and it's going to take all of the Incredibles and their superpowers to make sure that they can defeat him.
And when you're watching it live in the park, I couldn't get over how large and incredible the displays are.
Yeah, so this is 30 feet long. Paint the Night Parade has 1.5 million LED lights, and so we have added even more to that now. So you can see behind us, we have Dash, who's running through. There are 64 of these frames, so he can go through his full speed length.
And you know, something like this for Paint the Night, I know you moved it over to Disney California Adventure, and it just has a whole new, it lights up Buena Vista Street.
Yeah, 100%. So it's all part of Pixar Fest, which goes through September 3rd, and they have amazing, incredible fireworks that go with it. But as you can see, this is just where you want to be. If you love Pixar, this is the place. Pixar Pier at Disney California Adventure this summer.
Great, Mikey, thank you so much. And Audra Stafford is going to take us inside. You don't want to miss it.
One of the most dazzling attractions here at the Disneyland Resort is Paint the Night. When can we do this again? It's a brilliant display of light and sound. And now, after a successful run at Disneyland, Paint the Night has moved to Disney California Adventure, where it's making Buena Vista Street a whole lot brighter. It takes more than 1 million lights to illuminate the parade's dozens of costumes and floats like this one, Slinky Dog. Slinky's ears alone are 18 feet tall and 11 feet across.
There's 10 spinning discs on Slinky, and they spin at 120 RPM. And then you can see the pegs there. There's over 800 pegs. Each one is independently programmed for lighting.
Amazingly, at 32 feet long, Slinky isn't even the biggest float. That honor goes to Mack Truck from Cars at 54 feet. You also have, 73 performers in this show?
Yes.
What is it like to get all that stuff moving and out on the street and entertaining everyone? It must take a lot of work to get that going.
It does. It takes a lot of work. We have been rehearsing with the parade performers for a couple of months. We've been brushing up the floats and getting them ready for the street.
Where guests of all ages can be dazzled.
Everybody's enjoying it, clapping along, singing the song. Yeah, it's great to see it with our guests.
You can enjoy Paint the Night nightly here at Disney California Adventure. Bringing you the best of entertainment, I'm Audra Stafford.
Former Bachelor Ari is also a race car driver, and he finished first in the Super Truck Series race on Detroit's Belle Isle. We'll have more on that.
A trip to the grocery store, especially these days, can really add up. To overcome this, many shoppers are exploring new ways to save money.
Grocery costs are rising. We're all aware of it. It is National Frozen Food Month, so if you haven't perused the frozen food aisle lately, the deals are extraordinary, and the innovation and the versatility is more amazing than ever.
One effective strategy to reduce costs is meal planning. A new survey from the National Frozen and Refrigerated Foods Association reveals nearly all shoppers find inspiration in the frozen food aisle, with 4 out of 5 consumers finding it easier to meal plan with frozen foods.
I think you will see, if you embrace the frozen food aisle for its convenience, for its innovation, for its versatility, that it is a really special time in food innovation.
Shoppers may not be aware of the many benefits of frozen food. Today's frozen food aisles offer healthy choices.
Frozen food is real food. It's just frozen, right? But the convenience of it is incredible.
And that convenience can fit virtually any diet preference or lifestyle.
I think that the most extraordinary thing that I've witnessed over the years in the frozen food aisle is the advancement of ethnic foods having a presence. Also, if you have a particular lifestyle choice or dietary restriction, if you're vegan or plant-based or gluten-free or paleo or keto, you're gonna find it in the frozen food section today.
And by getting inspiration from the frozen food aisle, Chef Jamie says there's an endless number of creative dishes you can make.
If you buy a frozen bag of pot stickers, I put them into simple chicken broth, garlic, ginger, some frozen veggies. In under 10 minutes, I've got this really delicious, clean, healthy, fabulous soup. I use the fried shrimp from the frozen food aisle to make a lettuce wrap. This is so cool. I like to take the frozen waffles and fold them and nestle them in the air fryer all together so they make like a taco. Now my kiddo is eating barbecue pulled chicken and coleslaw waffle tacos.
And Chef Jamie has even more recipes. And during Frozen Food Month, you could win $10,000 in prizes.
Yes, $10,000. I am not eligible. I hope you win. EasyHomeMeals.com. EasyHomeMeals.com for recipes, a chance to enter, and then my daily dish, which some call it gluttony and I call it inspiration, is at Chef Jamie Gwen.
And we'll see you in the frozen food aisle. I'm David Wiley for Coast to Coast.
You've been here before, so how did it go in the previous time?
Good. I mean, I've been on the podium a lot here. Finished second and third. Last year had a little accident trying to pass for second. That was the first year that Lear was on board, so still have to bring home a podium for them, and it'll be good because the last race that we had in Perth, I took the victory, so hopefully I can keep that momentum going here.
Oh, wonderful. Can you talk a little bit about your time on The Bachelor?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great experience being The Bachelor, but this is where I'm most comfortable, obviously, at the racetrack, and it's been awesome. Lauren's been able to come with me to a number of races, so she's here this weekend rooting me on as well as her family.
Wonderful. So will she be sitting in the pit box or on the grandstand, or where do you think she'll be?
I think she'll be in the chalet with the Lear folks, and she'll have a great front row seat because we have two really big jumps on the front straightaway, so she'll be right where the action is.
Oh, wonderful. Now, a lot of our viewers are probably wondering about the wedding. Can you give me any details on that?
Yeah, we're getting married January 12th in Maui, and so we're excited about that, and we're full force on wedding planning right now, getting everything together, getting the guest list together, so we're excited.
Do you expect that to be televised in any fashion?
No, but I'm sure we'll post some stuff on social, just for fun, but no, nothing on TV.
Now, I read, now correct me if I'm wrong, you might be guest appearing on one of the new shows coming up?
You'll have to wait and see. I think that's the standard answer, in Bachelor Nation. But yeah, I wish Becca a lot of luck. I didn't catch the premiere, but we will probably end up watching a few episodes.
And you've been on both shows, correct? You've been on Bachelor and Bachelorette, is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, I was on Bachelorette a number of years ago, probably 5 years ago, and then The Bachelor this year.
Oh, okay, interesting. So how does that work? Does somebody just call you and say, hey, do you want to come back on, or do you have to apply, or what did that process like?
Yeah, no, they reached out to me and they thought it'd be a good fit, and the timing of my life was perfect at the moment. And now, I'm happily engaged, so I'm really happy. It worked for me. Obviously, I think it was a tough season, I think, for a lot of people. But for me, I'm happily engaged and I'm very happy.
It's a desert destination that opens up a gateway to the beauty of the Mojave Desert. 29 Palms is a popular Southern California getaway that has much to offer for the adventurous and for those who are looking just to get away from it all. To get pointed in the right direction, make sure to take a quick stop into the City of 29 Palms Visitor Center. There you'll find a ton of information on all the activities and landmarks of the region. One of the main draws of 29 Palms is the connection to the world-renowned Joshua Tree National Park. Park visitors can get their park entry pass, along with trail maps and a historical look at the region by visiting the Joshua Tree National Park Visitor Center. They are open daily from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and is the best way to navigate your visit to the national park. The beauty that surrounds 29 Palms and the Mojave Desert is also best seen through its star-filled nights. The region is widely known for its incredible stargazing activities, and the 29 Palms area has one of the best places to view this galactic beauty with the Sky's the Limit Observatory and Nature Center.
Right now we're having monthly programs on the Saturday night nearest the new moon when the sky is the darkest. We have our telescope in our dome is outfitted with a camera, and it goes into deep space and brings back images of nebula and galaxies, clusters, and all the beautiful, colorful things that are out there that you don't see with your own eye through a telescope.
The area has a very rich history that is aptly captured and displayed in the 29 Palms Historical Society Old Schoolhouse Museum. It's a throwback to the very first established school in the area that has a truly authentic classroom that was once part of school days gone by.
We're really proud of our history here that we have, and that's why we do this. We've had hundreds of volunteers. We've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for this project. We're just really proud of the participation.
Another historical place which has much relevance to the beginnings of the city is the 29 Palms Inn. This unique resort is nearly 100 years old, and the inn has been owned and operated by the same family in an area that is considered the birthplace of 29 Palms.
You know, I feel like one of my favorite things is that people come back. We have a lot of return customers, guests, and one of my favorite things is they feel like they've come home. I mean, it's nice to see that when sometimes people come in and they have this grand list of things they want to go do, and they decide that it's maybe better not to and just sit, relax.
The arts play a huge part of this desert community, and you'll see much evidence of that with the oasis of murals which can be seen on many significant buildings in the city. In addition, you'll also see a variety of sculpture work laced throughout the community. The historic 29 Palms Art Gallery showcases many other fine pieces of artwork from artists both locally and abroad.
One of our guild members bought the building in 1963, and they gave it to the gallery. And they worked and remodeled the whole place from a home into a gallery. The place had originally been built for Tom Hopkins, who was a Western novelist. He was kind of a pulp fiction writer of the era, right? And he lived here for many years. So anyway, eventually he sold the building. One of our Artist Guild members bought it and converted it into a gallery, and it opened in October 1963, so it is the oldest art gallery in the whole Joshua Tree Communities area.
And for golfers, if you happen to be coming into or leaving the 29 Palms area, it's worth taking some time to tee it up at the nearby Hawks Landing Golf Course in Yucca Valley.
So Hawks Landing Golf Club was a dream of my parents to resurrect an abandoned golf course that was here back in the day. It was called Blue Skies Country Club. It was an 18-hole course that we refashioned as a 12-hole course with 2 6-hole loops to design a little bit more comfortable day of golf.
So with a community that is home to a strategic marine base, along with the beauty of the Joshua Tree National Forest and its local art scene, 29 Palms is a unique getaway that will draw thousands from around the globe to enjoy its great beauty, making it a key desert destination. From 29 Palms, California, this is J.R. Ibarra for Coast to Coast.
And that's it for us. If you missed any part of our show, go to our website. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.